Welcome back to my video. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. Next up, you get a notification. If I'm playing one 13 with the North Carolina Tar Heels, we'll have me, the 99 overall, Austin Jackson, 84 overall, RJ Davis, 83 overall, CM Park, 83 overall as well, Lee McDaniels, 77 overall, Steve McKinley, 77 overall, Otis Evans, 76 overall, Drake Powell, 76 overall, Keon Lure, 74 overall, Bruno Fernando, 72 overall, Kay Tyson, 69 overall, Chip Lyles, 59 overall, Ross Butler, 51 overall, Garrison Wayne, 50 overall. See if I can get this team a championship. So yo, before I start this vlog, I just push it back. The Hall of Fame. And then I'll play the New York Paradise. Okay, Cunningham, Keon Kersey, Zachary Glashore, Tyler Sutton, Marcus Bolden. Oh, I'm not starting that up. Hold on, 1 second. That was a reserve coach? Are you serious? Mm-mm. There we go.
At point, at 6'6".
Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media...
Sherlock. Oh, good. There we go. Now let's hop to it.
Up next, for New York. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on. Here we are early in the NBA season, and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised and late?
One thing. Don't put it this. Turn to take off. Oh.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K. For NBA fans, early season games are so entertaining to watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building, plus you wait all off season to see how your team measures up. And now we get to find out.
Now, New York starting five. We got Risache, and it's Salon in at the power forward position.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Pass to Risache. Takes a three, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
If that's what Risache is out here to do, he is first and foremost a three-point shooter, a good one at that.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense,
there is no
way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Cunningham. Over Edwards. It's good from about 19 feet.
Well, he's always on the hunt. Cunningham's next shot is never far off.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Edwards. 6 points for him. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Edwards has got 8.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Here's Risache. Pass to Christie. Fires for 3. McKinney pulls it in. Gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Jackson. Count it.
Let's go.
For one to start the game.
Let's go.
Love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Here's Salon. Pass to Risache. Here's Salon. Here's Cunningham. And rejected. And he's able to get it back.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
Here's Edwards. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
New York trails by 7. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. New York in 5th.
Well, they played great defense last season. They had great rim protection, and they were very disruptive.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Risache. Here's Bolden. Just 5 on the clock. To win the drought. McKinney pulls it in.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Edwards. Good efficiency. He's straight 4 out of 5.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for New York. They trail by 9.
No one was surprised last year when they won their season series against this team. And most people expect this to be a repeat of that, too.
Well, possibly. Every year brings something new. This first meeting should tell us a lot.
A minute 15 left in the first. Pass to McKinney. The three. Bolden with a rebound.
Good shot.
And he
Good shot.
almost
Hit
made
it
them regret defending him so loosely.
Into the lane. All sorts of time. Yes, on the jumper.
Risa
Shea's got 5 now.
Yeah, good mechanics and a high release. Risa Shea's shot is pretty refined and ready for quick attacks like this.
Here's Park. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Fernando. Now Edwards. He's watched by Cunningham. Edwards, no good.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Edwards against Cunningham. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
Here's Edwards. It's stolen.
Oh my God.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Salah. Here's Christie. Here's Bolden. And he can't bank that one in. It's Edwards with a drive.
Oh, 16-11.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Up 5. And we'll get this.
See, we can build this lead in the second quarter. Let's go.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
They've got Bruno Fernando, Jackson out there with Edwards. And it's McKinney in at the power forward position. Pass to Sissoko. Shot clock at 5. The three from Risa Shea. Fernando grabs the miss. And out on the wings, Zach Risa Shea has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism. His jump shot could be elite.
And for New York, we got Risa Shea, and it's Simpkins in at the 5. Here's Risa Shea, and the layup is good. Risa Shea's got 7.
And there's the ability to finish for Risa Shea. Nobody scares him at the rim.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards.
Let's go. 18-13. We're not building this lead in the stop. Let's go.
With power.
Tremendous finish. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Williams. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Will De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year. He said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed. So the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Bolden, he's checked in for New York.
Let's go.
Christie comes in for King.
Well, that's a smart play. Taking advantage of the mismatch in close.
Down low. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Nice pass by Risa Shea. You can already see he has a high basketball IQ.
Outside Edwards. Shot from 12. And it's New York with a rebound. There's the drive. Shoots from the baseline. Fernando grabs the miss. Fernando's got 4 rebounds in the game. Edwards, a pass to Jackson. Puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Edwards got 7 points here in the quarter. New York trails by 4. Pass to Sissoko. Here's Bolden. Inside. And down it goes.
That's not a block.
Jam that one home.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
For New York, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Pass to Bolden. There's a minute 54 left to play in the first half. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Here's Edwards. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
I upgrade D for after this game by 1 point. By 1 point or by 2, fans can win or lose.
Taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals.
Baltimore.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Another shot, and he takes it up and lays it in. Give him 8.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to McKinney. Back to Edwards. It's rebounded by Salon. For New York, they've gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And what a read there from Cunningham, showing he has vision and timing with his passes.
Here's Edwards. Misses the layup. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Edwards. First personal foul, second team foul.
.34 seconds left in the first half. And Salon gets it to go. And now it's a 4-point New York lead.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Number 15. First personal foul, first team foul.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Edwards. 24 seconds left in the second quarter. Jackson against Cunningham. Powerful take from Cunningham.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Edwards looking for an opening. Three-pointer off the mark. It'll count. He can't get that one to fall. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. New York up 4. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
That was a high foul. You get to the third quarter. That will be up. That will not be down, bro. That will be up. That will not be down, bro.
depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed every bit of that bench. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead. And they've needed every bit of that bench. Thanks, as always.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And New York has possession. They lead by 4. We've got Edwards. Jackson out there with Bruno Fernando. And it's McKinney in at the 4. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown.
Really good passing wing. Ricochet isn't a ball stopper. He really looks for his teammates.
And Edwards, here we go. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, that would be fantastic, but it's got to be the names out there that people know.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
New York shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Edwards with it. He's got 25. And Edwards slams it in.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Get the work to the defense.
And stolen by Edwards. Can't hit that one. Cunningham with some nice D. Pass to Ricochet. And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the 3rd.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Here's Edwards. Tipped. Here's Salone. 7 points in the game. Count it. And now it's a 10-point New York lead.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Edwards to the wing, right side. Park. Off target from outside.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he hit his 2.
Here's Christie. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. New York shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Edwards against Cunningham. The shot is good by Edwards. Edwards got 29.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls,
the previous play is under review.
Challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Sissoko, he's checked in for New York. That one's off. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Edwards, no good. New York leading by 11. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. The Warriors' Brandon Podziemski led the league last season, and he said, I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them. This is another form of rim protection. And Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain a winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Alec. Thanks.
The former #1 pick, Cunningham has dealt with some injuries, but when he's healthy, he's always
ice cold. Look.
Pass to Sissoko, out to the right wing. Here's Risache. 9 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. McKinney pulls it in. McKinney's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Edwards. Cunningham with some nice D. For New York, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Christie. From the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Christie's got 5 points.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Here's Edwards. And it's
New
New York with a rebound. Cunningham's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Risache, and he sinks the 11-footer. Risache's got 4 points in the quarter.
Such raw shooting ability for Risache in his first year.
Outside Edwards. Oh, swiped away. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And he dunks it down.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
McKinney sinks the tray. McKinney's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Sissoko. Here's Christie. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. So he gets them both.
24-36.
Shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Got a piece of it. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. He's gone 6 of 6 from the line tonight. Free throw good, Edwards. And both free throws good for Edwards.
6-4-38. You got trying to get back in this thing in the fourth. Let's go.
Now here's Cunningham. Over Edwards. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big trifecta.
And so it's New York, up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. Their efficiency. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for New York, we got Risache, and it's King in at the 2. Here's Risache. Pass to King. 5 to shoot. Here's Sissoko. From deep. McKinney pulls it in. McKinney's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Let's go. Fuck him.
New York leading by 17. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Sissoko. To the inside. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid. And Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Pass to Rizache. Second shot opportunity. No good on the layup.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without his way out of this one or not.
Here's Jackson. And it's New York with a rebound.
Good second.
Pass to Rizache. And there's a pick to the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there.
Blocking foul. Hold on. Jim King. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the
charge for the block.
So it's the home team now. It's an 18-point game. Here's Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
Here's Salon. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And New
York leads by 18.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this series.
For New York, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Here's Christie. Four on the clock. With some arc. Here's Bolden. Oh, a denial. And some changes here for New York.
Substitution on the court.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Edwards for 3. Knocks down the triple. Edwards got 38 points.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Here's King. Pass to Williams. Will stand the minimum games threshold for postseason awards. It seems to be working as a motivator.
Well, especially, Brian, because those awards can impact player contracts. So that benchmark, 65 games, about 80% of the schedule, that's a bar that players are looking to surpass.
Do you like the 65 games, or would you like to see a different number?
I mean, I think it's great. If anything, I'd like to see it higher.
Oh, and Jackson with the block. Right side, Edwards. Yep, that one goes. Edwards has got 40 points. There's 39 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And he commits the intentional foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
Second team foul.
And he drops the first. He does not get the second one. And here's Edwards outside. And it's New York with a rebound. And they go to the intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
50.
27 seconds left in the game. From downtown. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
And New York has possession. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
So New York wins it. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks,
Scrub. First up. SpongeBob. SpongeBob. Scrub. 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 Hit the like button. Scrub. Hit the like button. Scrub. 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 First up. Stop. No, I said them 0-1. Them have lost their first game at home. The other team was 1-1. We were facing Alabama, Rhode Island, who had Meek Thomas, Mark Sears, Danny Green, Philip Early, and Clifford Corgi. Let's get it.
Oh, say does that.
Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA.
Here we go.
Now Edwards. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. They've got Jackson. And it's Edwards in at the one. To the left side wing. Here's Sears. Back to Thomas. Pass too early. Thomas with it. Edwards defending. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point land. Thomas, no good. Edwards against Thomas. Edwards.
Let's go.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Buckler.
I now turn it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Now, I asked him the approach they're going to take with De'Aaron Fox, and Coach said that Fox's speed is the big challenge. He said, we're dealing with maybe the fastest player in the league, so we've got to be high energy at the defensive end. They know they have their work cut out.
Good.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season. Shots.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some, and I think that's what the fans want. But there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality, adding some more attention to detail defensively, and allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree. Offensive rebound. They kick it out to Green. Here's Sears. 17 points in his last outing. It's blocked. It's another look. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Nelson's checked in for early.
Well, there's no 30 plate attributes. Let's see. He's still the whole thing.
Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Hey, Shams, I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet jump. Did you? You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school, Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now, into writing and covering the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence in my jump shot, watching players like Steph Curry shoot the basketball. I'm not trying to give any comparisons, but I do love to shoot the ball. That is the one thing I know I can do decently on.
I know.
Not much else, but I can shoot.
Let's go, coast to coast.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's Thomas. His last outing, he had 8 points.
Let's go, Scrub.
Nelson sets a screen for Thomas. Pass to Nelson. Green with the ball. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. They can't stop the run with that one.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Here's McKinney. Solid as
Let's
a rock
go.
from 20 feet away.
7-2, up by 9.
McKinney's got 7 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. So Shams, when the league brought in that 65-game played rule, it sure seemed to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige. They're about cold, hard cash. And every summer, we're going to see records set for the biggest contract in NBA history. Every summer that goes by. And that certainly has an effect on players wanting to play and players being in the lineup. Now with the 65 games played rule, there is an incentive for all NBA team and different accolades.
Yes, well said. Now here's Edwards.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
First personal foul. First team
foul.
We've got 1:23 left here in the opening quarter. That's to Fernando.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
There it is for him.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
To the paint. Here's Nelson, and it's blocked. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Early, he's checked in for Jackson.
Number 35, Philip Early.
55 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Farley. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Edwards.
Hit him, Willie.
By Edwards.
15-6, let's go.
Put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Pause and rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one
to
the list.
Here's Park. Still scoreless. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Edwards. Out left to the wing. McKinney passes to Edwards. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Down low. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
As
they try to even this thing up.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. They're up by 7.
Just go, scrub.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. They've got Edwards. And it's Park in at the two-spot. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular move.
Here's Edwards. Can't hit from in close. He gets 32%, struggling to get good looks. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Farley. Fernando pulls it in. Thing has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belong." It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" He told her, "You're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And Shams, we know you are so connected and on top of so many great stories and players and trends in the NBA. I have to ask, what is your... It's like I'm talking to my teenage daughter. What is your screen time like? You've got to be in front of that computer and clearly in front of your phone every minute, or at least most every minute of every hour of every day.
It's not as high as it needs to be, Kevin, I'll tell you that much. And thankfully, it's not always like that, but certainly at the biggest times of the year, free agency,
let's go.
trade deadline, it is certainly up there. Almost in the 19 to 20 range. Kevin, what's your screen time? I feel like you might have a high screen time. You want to be plugged in. I know it.
I take 2 months off in the summer, but for those 10 months, it's 7 days a week, a lot like you. But I know how much happens in the offseason. That's my interest. And sitting next to you here courtside tonight is that you're watching this game, but your mind is always thinking about this and that, and it never ends. Like, you must not get much sleep. You cannot get much sleep, right? My goodness.
We do get sleep, but your offseason is my season, Kevin, and I want to make sure as we get this season going, I'm able to inform you.
And you always do. You always do. We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything you could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players?
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players over in Europe, in any of those regions. They do a great job, and those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of flux, and players are given so much so soon in America. So to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have some of Anthony Edwards.
And
You see this
Sean, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
That's good.
Let's go. We're
And
gonna say
I've been
30-22.
impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Fernando, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Thomas with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Thomas got 6.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Up by 7. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in warm-up. So we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
I have never heard anyone say it starts in warm-ups until now. Thanks, AD. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And get ready for the Phantom Hack.
And thank you for joining us. As with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good.
Execution. These guys know what they want offensively. Their timing is in sync. That's why, by and large, they've played mistake-free basketball.
They just look like the better team.
And now we get to check out the top performers from their respective teams in that first half.
You got a game within the game. These two guys are trading blows, raising elbows, trading bows, making me wish I was out there right now.
That I would like to see. Shaq serving up elbow Sammys.
With extra mayonnaise.
And that'll do it for halftime.
Let's go.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
We've got early. He's out there with Green, and it's Omoruyi in at the 5. Back to Green. And the rejection by Jackson. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. They got Jackson, and it's Fernando in at the 5 spot. And something that every NBA player has now that maybe they didn't a couple years ago, RJ, their own personal trainer.
Well, it's just a beautiful investment of your own resources back into your body. I love that players are hiring sleep aids, and the teams are hiring them. I love every aspect of that.
And here is Thomas. 6 points for him. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Here's Park. Hits it from 3-point range. Parks had his second bucket of the night.
are unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Pass to Green. Here's Early. Here's Sears. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Arguably one of the best bigs of his generation, Anthony Davis. I know you admire his game.
Well, he takes over the game on both ends of the floor. You would look at a Tim Duncan, a Kevin Garnett, a guy that can beat you with 5 blocks, or a guy that can dominate the post and score 25 a night. And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Outside Edwards. He takes it in, and
Let's
he
go.
uses the glass
4
on
to
the
20.
way.
Let's go.
Edwards got 4 this quarter.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today,
Okay.
guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
And
Let's go.
J.J.
Let's go.
Redick
Let's
is
go.
called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago.
Let's go. Let's go. Walking over.
Jackson against Green. Outside for Thomas. And a miss there on the triple.
Quarter. You guys get those
Gone
two
2
balls.
of 3 from the field to start the second half.
There we go.
And unable to corral the miss, and it goes on a play.
Hit that one open 3.
On Monday.
Gotta hit that.
And on Tuesday.
Let's go. Let's
For
go.
their matchup with Virginia, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. They set the pick. Pass to Sears. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Sears has got 5 now.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Edwards drives in. McKinney kicks to Edwards. Outside for Jackson. And right away,
Let's
they
go.
match it with a three-pointer.
4-3-31. Let's go.
Jackson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Bounce pass, Thomas. Here's Early. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the line for him here. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Looking now at the numbers for Jackson. Coming off a terrific season. And as one of the NBA's top 5 scorers, you also can't forget what an outstanding year he had offensively.
And as you said, first in steals last season, you have to say he's the best ball hawk in the league right now. It may not even be close. Nelson's checked in for Early.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
There's the drive to the middle. Here's Sears. Great tee that time from Edwards.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
The layup off target. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Bertans, a screen on Edwards. Here's Sears. Great tee that time from Edwards.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Going inside, it's blocked. 41 seconds left in the third. 5 to shoot. Good, nice job down low.
Let's go.
Edwards got 20 points. And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
There's the screen to the inside.
The bucket, and he's got a free throw
coming up as well.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Free throw drops for Nelson. 24 seconds left to play here in the third. Edwards passes to McKinney. Good on the triple. McKinney's got 13.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Outside Thomas. Good as it goes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul, third team foul.
First one falls for. No good on the second free throw.
Doing the second round. We're doing the third class. I'll do 4 points started. We're going to
Leading by 14. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Thomas. Travis Berton's out there with Nelson. And there's Jackson. Outside for Jackson. No good on the three. Jackson's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Nelson outside. Pass to Bertans. Inside. And it's blocked. Edwards drives in, and that one is good. Edwards got 22.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Thomas finds Nelson. Now, here's Bertans. Nelson outside. The rebound by Park. Park's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Anderson, he's checked in for Bertans. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Pass to Nelson. Left side Jackson. Fernando pulls it in. Fernando's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. McKinney, no good. Gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. D2 from Anderson, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Edwards kicks to McKinney. The offensive rebound, and the dunk by Jackson.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Bobbed up there for Thomas. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Edwards. Nelson with the rebound. Nelson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Thomas dishes to Jackson. Fernando pulls it in. Gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
The first one falls. And Edwards drops them both. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Pass to McKinney. Jackson dishes to Edwards. Here's Fernando. Shot from 12. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got his 5th rebound in this one. Rebounded by Jackson.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to McKinney. The three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from
Let's
here.
go. Open.
Back to Thomas. Here's Early. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Edwards against Thomas. And stolen by Thomas.
Oh, my God.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Early. Back to Thomas. Buries the long-range jumper. Now Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins.
And our first win of the season.
Sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Omoruyi, the pass to Green. Another possession, another assist.
And he continues to pile up assists. This guy is magic with the ball.
One of the greatest passers we've ever seen. Now 5th on the all-time assist list. The visiting club takes the win on the road. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on.
He was 2-1 with 1-1. When he gets back to Cincinnati, quarterbacks for Eli Ellis, Andy Mitchell, multiple judges, Terry Aston, and Tristan Woodridge. Let's get it.
It's still early in the season, Grant, but most coaches have their rotations worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this.
Here's the starting group for Cincinnati. Tari Eason is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Mitchell, and it's Ellis in at the 1 spot. Here's Buzelis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the three-pointer goes.
And that's a promising shot for Buzelis.
Okay, quick.
Now Edwards. Pass to McKinney.
Oh, quick.
Here's Edwards. Over to the wing. And Edwards slams it in.
Down 1, 3-2.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid. Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Ellis.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Let's go.
And we're about a minute into the first. Here's Buzelis, defended by Jackson, to the middle. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Park.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Out to the wing. The 3 is up. Oh, nice
Let's
shot.
go.
By
2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Ellis, guarded by Edwards. On the wing, Mitchell. That 3's off the mark.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Edwards against Mitchell. It's Edwards with a drive. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Outside Eason. Pass to Vukcevic. Back to Eason. Outside for Mitchell. To halt the run. Not going to go that time. Gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
It's Edwards with a drive. And he lays it up and in.
Not 3. Let's go.
Edwards got 6 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And Cincinnati making a change here. Manea's checked in. And while we have a moment, let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately. Your Western Conference Player of the Week.
He's more than deserving of this accolade given the way so much energy into their offense, whether he's finishing the play himself or lending a helping hand.
Here's Ellis. Pass to Vukcevic. Here's Ellis, guarded by Edwards. Here's Vukcevic. Outside Mitchell, from outside the arc. And once again, off the mark by Cincinnati.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
3-pointer, Buzelis. McKinney pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Let's go for the winner break. 3. Let's go.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
The confidence that Fox has shown in his shot has skyrocketed the last few years, Brent.
Yeah, the combination, BA, sometimes of you working on your 3 to gain confidence, but the coaching staff also telling you, go ahead and shoot that shot. I think those things have played out for De'Aaron Fox. Look, he can be streaky, but the fact that he's willing to take it is elevating his play.
And Cincinnati making a change here. It's both on the stripe.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Here's Edwards. And
Let's go.
Edwards slams it in.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Manea. Still no points. Down low. And he throws it down with 1 hand.
Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Edwards gets the bucket.
15-7.
Edwards got 10 points in the game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Knight. To the paint. Here's Ellis. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Gone a perfect 7 for 7. McKinney pass to Fernando, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
These are his first free throws of the game. And Cincinnati will go for a different look here.
About 10 up the free throw, 17-7.
The line that time.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Buzelis. On the take. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Well, Mattis Buzelis certainly has good size, but what catches my eye are his skills. He can handle the ball and make smart decisions on the floor, which is so important for a rookie.
And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
19-10.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Clark with it. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Leading by 9. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Attack them. Get them in foul trouble. We don't foul them. We'll do them with
shooting guard.
Get us in foul trouble. We won't get us in foul trouble. We won't get them in foul trouble.
It's huge, and I think the best coaches in the league are the best relationship builders. I mean, it's not about the tactics. Everybody's running the same plays and trying to take advantage of the same things. It really comes down to the connectivity between the coach and understanding each and every player you have on your team.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Edwards, the pass to Park. Here's McKinney. Now here's Edwards. 14 points for him. And he gets that one. Edwards has got 16 points now.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Nix to the wing on the left. Three-pointer, Buzelis. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Graham.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick.
It's not my back, though. 16-15. Let's go.
Both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Johnson, he's checked in for Cincinnati. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Benea. Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
6-17.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Here's Edwards. Oh, he's on fire.
8-17. Let's go.
Just looking relentless.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Buzelis. Lets the three fly. Counted from distance. 12 points for him.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Edwards, no good. For Cincinnati, they've gotten off to a perfect 4 for 4 start of the second. Stolen by Jackson. Outside Edwards. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. Well, Cincinnati shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Clark outside. There's the screen by Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. So for Cincinnati, Vukcevic, he's checked in for Johnson. Mitchell comes in for Clark. And Ellis is subbed in for Knicks. Here's Edwards. Oh,
yes, sir.
Wow.
30-20. Let's go.
Wow. That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Pass to Buzelis. Jack's up a 3. The rebound by Jackson.
Get on it.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement
Let's go.
for postseason
13
was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks. Here's Vukcevic. Yet to see a basket. And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Eason's checked in for Manea. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half.
Let's go.
Pass to Buzelis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Jackson. And once again, off the mark by Cincinnati. He's gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. And the 3 off target.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
With the step back. Here's Buzelis. Pass to Vukcevic. Here's Ellis. Hits a 3-pointer. Ellis has got 7.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Launches a 3. And there's the rejection.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
So it's the home team now. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Cincinnati. Drops in the layup for 2. Edwards has got 10 points in the quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Ellis. Ellis can't get the putback. Gets it off. And no good. And so that's the end of the first half. They're up by 11. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb.
Well, their problems start on the backboard, and it's not just a few unlucky bounces. It's an activity, Shaq.
Which is something you can fix if you want to, but I'm not seeing a lot of want to from them.
All right, now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
When I look at Cincinnati, they're finding out anyone can win on any night. That said, once they've adjusted, watch out. Lots of firepower on this roster.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to...
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So it's the home team now. 11-point game. We've got Jackson. Bruno Fernando is out there with Edwards. And it's McKinney in at the 4. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. Here's Buzelis. Outside Eason. To the left side wing. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Buzelis. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Park.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Edwards. Blocked. Here's Buzelis. It's defended by Jackson. Outside Mitchell. Launches it. Fires it in the triple. Mitchell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And it's blocked.
Oh, my God.
Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. Here's Ellis. He has 7. Back to Eason.
Switch.
Pass to Buzelis. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis. Not shying away from some physicality inside.
Gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Edwards looking for an opening.
Let's go. Let's go.
Edwards got 24.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
Outside Eason. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Crafty move. Here's Vukcevic. Count it. Good. Vukcevic just got his first 2 points of the night.
Okay. Good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
And Edwards, here we go. And there it is for him.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
For Cincinnati, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Ellis. 3-pointer. Hits the trifecta. Ellis has got 10 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Park. Back to Edwards. Kicks it out to Jackson. Let's go with a 3. Oh, nice shot by Park. 6 points for him.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Ellis. He's got 10. Pass to Buzelis. They set the screen to the inside. Ellis' shot is off.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Park passes to Edwards. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And the shot goes down.
Yeah, they really need to double team him.
Even if I double team, got shooters that can shoot. I'll go in and make them. Then you make them hit them down. 44-34.
For Cincinnati, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Shumshay. McKinney pulls it in. McKinney's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Edwards. Tightly guarded. Pass to Fernando. And here's Edwards. 5 to shoot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And Cincinnati making a change here. Knights checked in, and both free throws good for Edwards. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Clark outside. Pass to McGowan's. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ellis. Guarded by Edwards. Ellis, good.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Here's McKinney. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
McKinney's
got 8.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Cincinnati shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And he makes a first. Both good from the line that time. Gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Edwards. It's hauled in by Cincinnati. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Oklahoma City, where they'll face the Thunder. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. And here's Clark. And that's not going to go.
Double in the fourth. Let's go.
As we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up 11. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Cincinnati.
Let's go.
Champche in at the center position.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Here's Buzelis, defended by Jackson. Outside Edwards. Here's Clark.
Let's go.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Nix. Out left to the wing. Inside. Here's Buzelis, defended by Jackson. Connects from downtown. Nix has got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And I'll tell you what, for his size, just about 7 feet, Buzelis is a pretty good passer.
Outside Edwards. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Park. Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by Cincinnati. Here's Nix. Now Clark. Here's Nanea. Pass to Buzelis. Tries a 10-footer, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Buzelis showing us he can do everything on the floor. Impressive in just his first year.
Here's Edwards.
Let's go.
Slams it in.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And Cincinnati will go for a different look here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Ellis's shot is off. Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Fernando. And Vukcevic pulls it down.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot three.
As we know, Brent, experiencing some team drama is not an uncommon experience in the NBA.
Man, BA, as years went on and playing 7, 8, 9 seasons in the league, you almost started to invite some of that drama into the locker room. It's really a character builder, and it shows you that you care about what it is that you're doing. So the drama are always great lessons for how strong your team is.
He's watching the full court press against me, bro.
Finish with authority,
and he hangs on the rim for a little extra
spice. 7:45.
For Cincinnati, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter.
Backcourt.
Eason, pass to Ellis. Back to Eason. Pass to Vukcevic. Outside Eason. Here's Ellis. Guarded by Edwards. A deep three. The shot by Buzelis, no good. Grant wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
First personal foul, first team foul.
He throw good, Edwards.
Free throws right here.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
Good now, 45.
Well, Cincinnati's shooting at about 44% so far. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Vukcevic. The jump hook. That one doesn't drop. Gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Edwards.
Let's go. First got this. 6-1-44. Let's go. A first home win. A first home win. A regular season.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Vukcevic. Here's Buzelis. Defended by Jackson. Down low. Just 5 on the clock. Offensive board. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, good whistle there.
And the first one at the line is good. And Cincinnati will go for a different look here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here's Edwards. There's 53 seconds left to play in the fourth. To the left wing. Here's McKinney. No good with the triple. And he lobs it up top. The lob. Very well done. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Here's Edwards. And there's the drive. The shot won't fall. And it's Cincinnati's ball. Down by 12. Here's McGowan's. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
4th personal foul, 3rd team foul.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now Edwards takes the 3. And they recover it. Eason with a steal. And so the home crowd treated to a win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. And time now for our player of the game.
Let's watch Gruff.